It is November 2nd, which means it is Election Day, and we have team coverage tonight covering all of our local elections.
Our Amanda Rowley is keeping track of voter turnout tonight. She'll let us know how many people are expected to make their vote count today.
But first, we are going straight to KREM 2's political reporter Ian Smay, who is here in the KREM 2 studio with us covering the Spokane City Council races. So Ian, what is significant about this race tonight?
Mark, Whitney, there are 3 city council races being decided tonight, and 2 of these races see a conservative candidate take on a progressive candidate in northern Spokane districts. Now let's start with possibly the hottest race on the ballot in northeast Spokane's District 1. That race sees conservative Jonathan Bingle going against progressive Nagmana Shirazi. Those two are hoping to fill the seat being vacated by outgoing council member Kate Burke. This race is interesting because it is taking place in the most conservative district in the city. The council's current sole conservative, Michael Cathcart, is in the other seat in this district. The biggest issues this election cycle have been housing and homelessness. And here's part of what both candidates had to say when we talked to them a week ago.
I think that people who are receiving services from the city, there has to be benchmarks to show that people are getting to the path of self-sustainability again. If all we're doing is just providing every need for every single person, then they're not going to provide for themselves again, and they're going to eventually become just wards of the state.
Affordable housing, affordable housing, affordable housing. Those are the biggest 3 issues because, you know, we can't do much more, whether it's infrastructure or anything. We need the affordable housing, we need duplexes, we need fourplexes, we need multifamily zoning, we need upzoning, and we need to be ready for growth.
The other contested city council race in Spokane is in District 3 in the northwest part of the city. That will see conservative Mike Lish take on progressive Zach Zapone. There is a race in South Spokane's District 2 that sees incumbent Betsy Wilkerson running unopposed after the other winner from the primary, Tyler McMasters, was taken off the ballot after being ruled ineligible due to residency requirements. Now, taking a look at Spokane Valley, 4 city council positions will be decided by the voters, but in deciding those races, the council could see a new mayor. That's because the city council decides who serves as mayor in Spokane Valley. The current mayor, Ben Wick, is running to keep his seat against Brandon Fenton, the owner of the Black Diamond Bar that stayed open in defiance of Governor Jay Inslee's mandates earlier this year. If Wick loses or the new makeup of the council decides to take a different direction, the city could have a new mayor. Now, these aren't the only races we are tracking tonight, and coming up at 5, I'll have more on this year's local school board races and why they are getting more attention than ever. For now, back to you.
All right, Ian, thank you very much. And another thing that we are keeping an eye on is voter turnout. Typically, in off-year elections, turnout not as strong.
KREM 2's Amanda Rowley is live at a ballot drop box on Spokane South Hill with a look at how things are looking at this hour out there. Amanda?
Good evening, Mark and Whitney. Yep, we have 24 ballot drop box locations within Spokane County, and we are at one of them here at the South Hill Library on Perry. As people are getting off work, that line of cars just a little bit ago had grown. Well, it's quiet now, but everyone's making that last-ditch effort to get their ballots in the ballot drop box. Now, if you need to figure out where the closest drop box is to your neighborhood, they have that posted on the Spokane County Elections website. Now, the deadline to get your ballot in is 8 o'clock on the dot, and if you're mailing it in, you may want to drop it off at the box. You have to have it postmarked with today's date. Now, I did a last check of the county's website to see what voter turnout is looking like so far. And as of 3:40 this afternoon, about 28% of ballots sent out have been returned. That's a little over 102,000 ballots. Now, in total, Spokane County has a little over 355,000 active registered voters. So the time is now. If you have a ballot and you haven't had a chance to bring it in, you have until 8 o'clock to bring it to your ballot drop box. Reporting on the South Hill, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.